Hey guys, how are y'all tonight? Hold on, let me move this just a second. How are y'all doing tonight? Affordable Lisa, Travis, Tiffany, David, let's see, who else? Lisa Bodner, Chad Walton, Jaden, Greg, Alexander, there's Ashley, and so glad to see you guys here tonight. I want to, if you're new here, I want to welcome you guys. We do lives, or I do lives, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And there's Vincent, there's Shelly. I do lives every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on this page. And we feature different people in the hobby, whether it be a vendor or just a special guest in the hobby. There's Andrew Sandler. Hey. Like I said, I'm so glad to see you guys here. For sure. There's Trevor. Keep the invites coming. Hey, Kevin Kip. We are, last I looked, we were at like 4269. And we're only getting there because of you guys sending out the invites and telling your buddies about Tank Talk. And I greatly appreciate that. So just keep the invites coming, and hopefully we'll get to 5K before our first birthday, which is April 4th. So we've come a long way in less than a year. So let's keep that momentum going and see if we can't do it. Thank you, Affordable. I appreciate it. Weather is about to be bad. It's raining here right now. I would hoped that the weather front would have moved through before the live, but it didn't. So here we are now, raining. So we all know what that is. Hey, look here, Ashley. I don't know if you guys can see my new little earrings that I got. And they really match my shirt really awesome. And they match my bracelet really awesome. So we're all coordinated here tonight. Oh, is it snowing in Conway? Ooh. Hope it doesn't make it over here to our corner, guys. Ooh.
It's supposed to.
It's supposed to. Well, the boy said he's checked his famous weather map and it's supposed to snow. Yay! Go, 1 to 3 inches by morning. Yippee! Hey, Daryl Bonds. Guys, tonight we are featuring Alexander from the Reef Factory. Now, I just want to tell you guys that this is how determined he was to do a live. Guys, he is in Poland. So he is it has a 7-hour time difference. So it's like, what, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning over there for him. So, but he was so excited to do a live featuring the Reef Factory products. So let's get him on and let's see what he's got to say. exciting. We practiced there. So we got connected. Let's see if we can do it again. And looky there. There it is. Alexander. How are you tonight?
I'm fine. How are you? Hello,
I'm,
all. Hello, Tian.
I'm good. I'm good. Now, generally, what I like to do, Alexander, is I like to find out a little bit about the person that I'm talking to. So tell
Sure.
me a little bit about Alexander.
Well, so as you already said, I'm from Poland. We are from Poland. We factories from Poland. I'm a father, a happy father of a daughter and a son. I'm a huge fan of sports, of a healthy lifestyle. I'm a reefer. Um, I love reading books and I love nature. That would be a short description of Alexander.
So, how long have you been in the reefing hobby?
Well, my reefing hobby started when I first came to Reef Factory. So it was 2 years ago. I started my own tank around 1 year ago. I was moving out from my home, and I had to sell the tank. So right now I'm out of the hobby, but of course it's just my own tank that was sold. I'm still very close to the tanks that we have in Reef Factory or with our customers.
Oh, absolutely. Now, tell me a little bit about Reef Factory. When did it begin and why?
Well, the story begins around 5 years ago in a garage, where three guys decided to start working on smart devices. Two of them, two of them were original co-owners of co-founders of Refactory. They both had companies. One was Corals retailer. Second one was IT guy with a company that was producing mobile games. So they were both aquarist hobbyists, and they felt that there is something missing in a hobby, and felt that they can provide that something. And they started working on first devices, a light and a thermal control. And around 3 years ago, they started a company called Refactory, and that's how the story begins. In those 3 years, we've been able to produce 17 independent smart devices. We entered 40 countries, 40 different markets in every continent in the world. No, not every, not South America. South America. So without South America, we are available in every continent in the world, and we are hiring right now 100 people. So the company is growing enormously fast.
That is amazing. Now, the products that Reef Factory carries, let's talk a little bit about those. Let's start out with your level keeper. Tell me, tell me a little bit about that.
if if that's fine, let me start just by telling about the system.
Sure.
Because it's a little different than the competition offers right now. Because if you look at different systems, you always have some central unit you need to plug into and start playing with your device.
Right.
So Refactory had a different attitude since the day one. We never wanted to have a central unit. So we have right now 17 smart devices without the central unit. It's all standalone. So flexibility was always our main goal. We wanted to propose to our customers, users, exactly what they need. So whatever you need from our offer, just choose the device you want to get, buy it, plug it, and that's it. No additional devices needed. So that's the system. And the level keeper you mentioned, yeah.
Yes.
The level keeper you mentioned is our ATO, one of the first devices. It's on the market for 2 or 3 years right now. Very stable, very simple, user-friendly. Does what needs to be done in terms of keeping the water level, with the mobile app and all the alerts that you need, about the too high water level, too low water level, and automation of water refilling.
Okay, so if a person wanted to, they could just purchase a level keeper, right?
Sorry?
If a person wanted to, they could just purchase the level keeper, right?
Exactly.
So it's not everything comes in a big bundle. You can add to your system as you want. Is that right?
Exactly. You're exactly right. So if you want to start with a little small device like a single dosing pump,
Yes.
you're free to go. You can spend around $50 for power switcher you need, smart plug, let's
Yes.
go that way. So you can start with it. You get full access to our app. It's free, free to use. You get all the functionalities. You can start playing with the device, with the environment, and add to your system whatever you need. So if you decide to go with the level keeper, which is quite basic device for the beginning, it's perfectly all right. Then you can add a dosing pump or a light or alkalinity monitor. It's absolutely up to you what you decide to get in your tank.
And I like the fact that uh, your equipment doesn't have like a centralized brain that's possibly going to go out, and then you've lost all of your access, so to speak, to it. Each individual item can be run. You can run the whole thing if you've got all the pieces, correct? So you can add to it as you want.
Yes. System is based on the Wi-Fi. Each device has its separate Wi-Fi module. So you connect directly to each device and add it to your mobile application, right? So whatever you decide to build up, you always have each device as an independent part of the system. So in fact, it's really flexible, and well, you don't need to spend money on something you don't want to have. You only get what you need.
And through the mobile app you were speaking of, say you've got the lights, a level keeper, and uh, a, 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 another item that you offer. So you've just got those three. Now, you can pull them up and look at them on your phone?
Well, again, sorry, if you could repeat.
Okay. Say you've got 2 or 3 of your controllers, different for different things. There's an app on your phone that you can pull it up and just look on your phone and get the reading.
Yeah, of course, always. You have a live readings on your mobile app. It's all remotely controlled, so you get not only access to the results, You can, for example, manage your dosing schedule from every place in the world. You can adjust whatever you need in your tank from any place in the world. You always get notifications whenever something is wrong or out of the range that you marked as a safe. So app is always taking care of your tank. Safety
Gotcha.
probably is the biggest advantage and value you get with our system.
Okay, now someone has asked in the question, I'm jotting a few down as I see them. Someone has asked, is it a centralized app, or do you have to have all different kinds of apps? It's just the one app that you can read different things, correct?
Yes, of course, of course. It's one app. You can have as many tanks as you want added to the app. If you add a device to a certain tank, it will be all grouped in the tank that you installed the device into. So it's pretty clear in terms of using it.
Gotcha. Now let's talk about your lights. Tell me about your lights that you carry.
Well, that's probably the best-selling product that we have in Europe, Australia, Asia. Lights are literally the most powerful lights on the market. We've been testing those against the competition before releasing the product, and we were pretty amazed what it can do. The lights are in two different versions, the Pro and the Blue version, and three sizes: small, medium, and large. And just to give you an example, you can illuminate a 6-foot tank with two large lights, meaning you have to spend around $2,000 to have SPSs inside in 6-foot tank. The spread is really amazing thanks to the power and the lenses that we are using. It's very equally spread around the tank, even in the corners. You're not losing powers. So it's ahead of the competition for around 30% in terms of power testing. So we are really, really proud of that product because whenever I go to any shop, and I've been like probably in most of our European countries, I've been in the US. When I turn on the light, it's always the same reaction, like, whoa, whoa, what's that? And we have just released the review in the US, and well, we've been called the best built light in the market. So
Awesome.
it's
Now,
really good.
someone has asked what the depth of the lights, like how far?
Okay, that's the issue with measure units, but I will try.
Okay.
Well, up to up to 25 inches. That's the usual tanks that we've been testing, but it's really powerful. So I've seen even 35 inches tanks with our lights, and it was doing very well still. Of course,
Gotcha.
it depends on the number of the lights you have, and deeper the tank is, more light you have to use. But one thing about the lights, it's really, really powerful light. So if you have a deep tank, definitely that's the light that can handle and do the work.
Gotcha. Now, someone asked about the degree of the lens on the lights. Can you tell me about that?
90 degrees. It's 90 degrees, but
None.
it's absolutely enough to get the really equal spread, because the light is built to help spread the light, because we have 3 different clusters on the light.
Gotcha.
So it's the light is quite wide in terms of how it's built, and 3 different clusters give 3 sources of the light and 3 places from which the light is spread. So it's the effect is really good.
Awesome. Now, how long has these lights been in testing? How long have they been out on the market? Maybe not just here in the U.S., but in other markets. How long have they been out?
It's over a year right now since we released the light. We've been working on the light for a year, so right now it's 2 years of existence, and over 1 year of being on the market, and the sales is growing right now, even faster than at the beginning, because we are much more present in the shops, because shops just like the light because it gives the results.
Okay, now someone has asked about the wattage of the lights.
Yeah, so we have 65, 130, and 195 in blue version, and 80, 160, and 240 in pro version. The difference is because of different selection of the diodes. In the blue light, it's equally strong, equally powerful, but we've been able to optimize the power consumption. So the blue version is giving really good results in terms of how much power you have in a tank, but in the same time, it's not consuming that much energy. So in times when the energy cost is quite problematic, I think it's a good advantage to have a light that it's not consuming that much.
Now, on the spectrum of the lights, are they? Can you adjust the color in the app?
Absolutely, you have 7 channels. They are all independently adjustable, so you can adjust the intensity of each channel from 0 to 100%, and you have a total intensity bar too, so you can adjust those independently. It's absolutely up to you what blending of color you will get.
Now, someone has just asked, have you had any issues with the UV burning lenses at a higher percentage?
No.
No? Okay, gotcha.
Simple answer.
Okay, now someone way back had asked, can they buy direct from Refactory, or is it only available through distributors?
In the US, we have a mixed distribution attitude. So at the beginning, we decided to have our own website with our products available to customers, but the focus was always to get distributors and build the distribution in a more traditional way. So we are heading into leaving the B2C part of our distribution, and we are focusing on helping our distributors getting new shops and probably getting some online presence too.
Gotcha. Now, if one of the viewers wanted to purchase the lights, how would they go tonight? How would they go about it?
It's available at Champion Lighting, for example. They are selling the lights. It's available at Refactory USA website.
Okay.
It's online store, still available, still working. So I would say those two places would be the best.
Gotcha. Now, about how many distributors have you got in the United States right now?
We have 3 distributors. Well, let's say 4. We have a warehouse in Miami, Florida, we have Champion Lighting in Pennsylvania. We have Aquarium Supply Distribution in Colorado, and Alton Nature Systems in California.
Awesome. And so as the Reef Factory comes to the United States, you're looking for more distributors, correct? That has storefronts?
We are definitely right now working on getting new stores on board. So for now, we will stick to the distributors that we have, and we want to get more stores on board.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Now, tell us a little bit about your TDS meter.
TDS meter. I would say it's one of the most underestimated device that we have, because well, TDS is really important, right? It may kill your tank, and we are always leaving the Roddy filter somewhere hidden inside inside our sump.
Yeah.
And that's a mistake, right? So TDS meter helps you follow your TDS right after the resin filter. It's constantly checking the purity of your water, and alerts you whenever the TDS is different than the safe range you set in the app. So if you, for example, set the one TDS as an alert, you will be alerted whenever the TDS will reach the level of 1. That's it. So you know you have to change your resin, and your tank is safe.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, now tell us a little bit about, you pick out one of your products and you start telling us about it.
Okay. So I would definitely tell about the Cage Keeper Plus. It's the standalone alkalinity monitor. Very stable, very accurate. Thanks to the probe that we are using. It's a German production probe. We've been looking for a best solution in terms of pH probes on the market, and we finally decided to get the UMO probes. We have a stepper motor pumps inside, and I can tell you that you won't find that small size alkalinity monitor available on the market. Second thing about the Cage Keeper Plus is that it can be automated with our dosing pumps. So thanks to very accurate alkalinity testing, you can set correction dosing on your dosing pumps from Reef Factory, and automate everything and keep the alkalinity in between, I don't know, 0.05 DKH, something like that. Really stable. So device is really great, and what's important, I guess, the retail price of Cage Keeper Plus is below $800.
Gotcha. Awesome. All right, what else you got? You said you got like 17. Is all 17 products available in the US right now?
Not yet, but will be soon. What else can I advertise right now? Definitely our dosing pumps. Again, dosing pumps are really small. All our devices are designed in a very simple and very small as a unit. Our pumps are, again, very accurate and very reliable. We are using really good quality materials. Like I would just give you an example. In the heads of the dosing pumps, there is a tubing inside, and it's constantly being destroyed by the circling pump, right? So it's very important to have it really durable. This is why we decided to get the neoprene tubing inside. It's a medical tubing. It's probably impossible to destroy it. I've never heard of anyone switching the heads in our dosing pumps, and the product is available on the market for 2 years. So it's really reliable. It's very durable, and the accuracy of the pump is 0.1. And the price is really good because it's $350 US for a dosing pump X4 with 4 heads.
With 4 heads. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. What else? Let's talk about the items that are available in the U.S. right now.
Okay.
So the lights are correct.
Yes.
And
Light.
the KH Plus is available, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
The level keeper, the TDS meter. What else have you got?
TDS meter, thermoview, very simple temperature tester, monitor. It alerts you whenever the temperature is rising in your tank. So you can always react whenever the temperature is rising or it's too low. You will be notified on your mobile phone. The level sensor, pretty much the same as temperature monitor. It monitors your water level. So if you want to be notified when the water is too high or too low, you can get a level sensor with a physical floating sensor to notify you about that. We have a single pump, dosing pump. We have a 4-head dosing pump. We have KH Keeper Plus, lights in blue and Pro version. So both are available in all sizes, of course. And TDS Meter Plus. We will soon ship new products. Thermal control and level keeper will be soon available. We have them in here, but we had a little delay with shipping, so it's on the way. But we have new products.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the new stuff you might have coming out.
Of course. We already released a smart roller, filtering automate. Very small, very effective. One roll lasts for 3 months. So you have to spend like $30 to have your water filtered for 3 months, up to 11,000 liters of efficiency. Very easy to set up, and very easy to change the roll, the mat. Of course, controlled from the app, as all of our devices.
Now, when will that item be available here in the U.S.?
Around April.
Around April. And they will go up on your website when they become available in the U.S., the Refactory USA website?
Yes, absolutely. But right now we have released medium version only, and we will ship to the US all the sizes. So small, medium, and large size will be available in the US at once.
Awesome. What is there anything else new in the works?
Yes. At that point, it's good to mention that Refactory goal number 1 was always to build the overall system. We wanted to have everything inside the system. So we are not only preparing devices, we have the ICP lab in our facility in Refactory. We have our chemistry production already starting to work. So we will have the Reef Care products, all spectrum of Reef Care products, branded and produced in here in Poland. and we will prepare and release and automate, well, the dosing panel, that's what it's called, um, that will allow you automate your dosing basing on the ICP testing. It's pretty revolutionary. No one did that before us, and the system is very simple. With every ICP testing, you get recommendations, and you can switch the recommendations to a dosing schedule, and get your dosing from the app remotely without doing anything physically, manually. And so
Wow.
that's things we are working on right now. And uh, ultimately, we want to have the system. We want to offer our customers everything that they need to have a marine aquarium. So that was just an introduction. Sorry for that, but
No, no, no. That's so interesting. And do you have a projection date on that system?
well, parts of the system are, we are working on every part of it independently. So reef care products, we have the drip tests available already. We are right now releasing the components, and the ICP is working too. So in terms of the reef care products, basics are already covered. In terms of devices, because we are developing devices too, and we want to have the core units available, like the reverse pumps, wave makers, skimmers. Um, so base pumps of Reef Factory. This will be the name of our reverse pumps. They will be available in March, in Europe, in the US probably April again. Wave makers around the half of the year, and skimmers in the second half of 2023. So
So,
our plan is to have the system ready before the end of 2023.
wow, 2023 is like a huge year for Reef Factory because that's a lot of product coming out.
That's true, but honestly, it's not the pace that we are not used to, because we've been releasing like 6 new devices per year. If you count that, that's what you get. So, well, we just love to do new things. This is how we've been working since the day one, and this is what we want to still do. So
Awesome. That is absolutely. Now, someone back in the comments had asked, the temperature monitor that you have, there's no reason why it should not work in fresh water also?
of course,
Of
yeah.
course. Okay. Good deal, because we have a few fresh water, people that also has salt water and fresh water. And they were curious if it would be fine to work or would it work in the freshwater aspect of it also?
Yeah, of course. We have few devices that can be used in the freshwater aquariums, like the temperature controller, absolutely. pH monitor, absolutely, yes. Dosing pumps, if someone needs a dosing pump, absolutely.
For sure. That is amazing. Now, tell us again because I want to write it down because we were talking a while ago and I didn't. Tell me where those, I know you said there's a distributor in Colorado, and what
Yes,
is it called?
aquarium supply distribution or distributors. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're fine. And where else did you say?
Champion Lightning from Pennsylvania,
Okay.
and Alton Nature Systems from California.
So California, Pennsylvania, and Colorado. That's so.
Yeah.
If we ordered, say I went over there tonight and I ordered a top off, a level keeper. It would be shipped most likely from one of the three distributors that's closest to me.
The distributors, they are mostly supplying stores.
Okay.
That's the idea. Um, if you will order one of our devices, it will be probably shipped from the warehouse in Miami.
Okay.
But I know that Champion Lighting is selling our devices on their online website too, so they can ship our products directly too. And we are getting new stores. They will be selling our products, of course, online too. So we are working on availability right now. And we are very focused on that. Products are there. We have enough products to supply stores, distributors, and customers. It's just right now we just need the time to build the proper distribution and presence in the stores.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of presents, I know you're in Poland, but is there anyone here in the U.S. That is possibly going to attend any of these shows, like Reefa Paloozas or Aquashellas or anything like that, on behalf of Reef Factory?
Um, I'm discussing with our distributors about that. So they want to present our brand on shows. We definitely will try to be at as many shows this year as it's possible, because it's our chance to get new customers. So that's the first thing. We will work with our distributors, but we also want to come as Reef Factory representation and meet you all and shake your hand and discuss.
That's right. That's what I was thinking, that if possible, that you had representatives in the U.S. that would attend some of the shows, such as Reefapaloozas or Aquashellas or something like that, to get the word out there and represent Reef Factory. Because I think it's just getting the word out there and letting them see the products and talk to the representatives. I think that would be a very good move for getting the word out.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Well, my my attitude towards marketing was that it's always mostly about the real life experience of hobbyists. So I'm trying right now to build the group of people that will help us in the market. But it's really simple. I just want them to be happy with our devices and spread the news that it's really good. So I'm trying to find people interested in testing our devices and giving answers to people that will ask. Of course, I mean, we're very open to get people that want to involve in building the Reef Factory presence in the US market. So I believe that's the best way to give the real life experience of people using our products, and that's what we are trying to do. And probably those will be the people to represent us on the shows too. Why not?
Right, absolutely. Now, we did have a question a while ago. Uh, Someone had asked if there is ever an issue. Say I order ordered a set of lights, and the UPS driver decided to run over them before he handed them to me. Who is going to handle the customer service issues in the US and in Europe?
Um, we always want to take the a very hard problem of supporting customers off the head of our customers. I mean stores and distributors. They are always trained by us and they are willing to help, but we have our support center in Poland. So we adjusted working hours to the US, and we hired more people to just be able to answer the US support questions. So we are working up to probably 1 or 3 p.m. of the US Florida time. So depends on the time zone. We will be available in the US in the first half of day live. Our support is something that we are proud of because, of course, there are always questions. Customers are in need from time to time. So we always try to be very quick with that. Actually, I did read today in our family group, Facebook family group, that someone was sharing experience about our customer support, that it's really quick, and in fact it is. So we will help US customers from Poland, but we adjusted our working hours to the US customers needs. So you will get the necessary help. Don't worry about it.
That's awesome. Now, you said, did I catch it right? You have a refactory family group?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's just so cool.
Yes, that's the name of the group, Refactory Family.
Oh,
So
that says it's our official international group. Feel invited. Oh, well, that is so cool. I love it. Now, is there anything else that you can think of that we haven't covered? You know, that maybe I've left out, or you would like to make sure that we get the word out there about something in particular?
Well, I can tell you a little more about one of probably our most well-known projects right now, the Smart
Sure.
Tester. We are working on the well, we are hobbyists, right? So as I told you already, we see some problems in our hobby, things that are not available, and one of those things are the multi-testers. Well, it's a problematic topic, so we wanted to get our tester, our multi-tester or tester, but working accurately without any problems, any issues, without hard maintenance part. We decided to build a device that will be taking care of one parameter only. The price will be adjusted to that, so it will be much cheaper than existing multi-testers, but it will be very simple, very accurate, very reliable, and easy to maintain. So we will have a smart tester that will be testing nitrates, phosphates, magnesium, calcium, not 4 at once, but you can, again, decide what you need. If you want to have nitrates or phosphate tested, get 1 or 2 devices. You will have constantly tested and monitored nitrate or phosphate, and you can adjust the dosing schedule if needed, and automate dosing based on the testing results, same as the CageKeeper Plus. So with this device, you will be able to constantly check and monitor the most important parameters in your tank. And we have just made some first tests because we have prototypes working in Refactory, and I can tell you that the accuracy the phosphate tester was within 0.009 ppm. So not ppm, sorry, 0.009. So the tester will show the results up to 0.01, but it's still the accuracy of the tester was unbelievable. So that's what we think will be a really revolutionary device this year.
Oh
And I can
my
tell you that
gosh.
Europe is waiting for the device. I mean, I have questions all the time about the smart tester, when it will be released. So the release date is planned for the April right now, and it seems to be very possible right now.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, guys, we're late January now. April is not that far away.
No.
Oh, I've been I've been waiting on that one right there, because you said simple and you said it reads the stuff and easy to clean, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's me.
Okay. I'll get you one.
Yes. So you said probably you're hoping for it to be in the US by April?
Probably if we'll release the device in April, it will be available around end of May or June in the US.
Gotcha.
It's we have to ship it to the US first. So I don't know, maybe if there will be a really huge demand on the market, we will ship it by plane and get you the products really fast. That's possible. I don't know. It depends on the needs of customers.
For sure, absolutely. And that's where, because we do have some shows coming up earlier in the year, in the spring and stuff. And that's why I really think it would be really good for you to get a representative that can answer the refactory questions and, display some of the products and talk to the people in person about it. I think that is gonna be very beneficial to you.
Yes, we have that in our plans, definitely.
Awesome. That's amazing. So quite possibly here in 2023, we can see a refactory booth set up at one of the trade shows, correct?
I hope so, of course. I hope.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Man, you have covered some really cool stuff. And Chad has dropped the link to Refactory throughout the live here. And now, Alexander, I do know that I have most likely missed several questions that I did not catch as they went by real fast. So if you want to, I know it's wee hours of the morning there, but when you have time, if you want to, after the video post, feel free to go back and rewatch the video. And as you're watching it and you see the questions come up that we didn't answer or we didn't cover enough on, feel free to type in there and reply to their comments.
Sure, I will.
That's awesome. I have loved this live because there is some amazing products coming out, and that tester, I'm just like standing in line for that one.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure for me too, and for all the company to be here and to share the news about the refactory.
Absolutely. I've enjoyed it. I really have. And now if anyone has any further questions that maybe they don't find on the website or something, can they private message someone or reach out to, how can they get a hold of you guys?
Probably I'm the best person to ask. So I can be found on Facebook. Reef to Reef. I'm available in most of the US groups, Facebook groups. It's quite easy to find me.
So it's perfect perfectly okay if someone private messages you and asks a question about the product that maybe we
Absolutely.
haven't covered?
Absolutely.
Awesome. And he is also a member of Tank Talk.
Yep.
That
Yep.
is amazing. I sure appreciate you, Alexander.
Sorry?
I said, I sure appreciate you, especially when you have stayed up half the night.
Well, as I told you before, I got used to that, so it's not that bad. The thing that is worrying me more is that we have -5 degrees right now, and I need to get on the bike to get home because I was stubborn. But
Oh,
I
no.
I, I love doing sports, so
Oh,
it
my
will be
goodness.
fine.
Okay. Well, you take off, and I appreciate the live. I appreciate you getting on here with us. And goodness, bundle up. It's 5 below, and you're riding a bike.
Yep.
I hope you don't have far to go.
10 kilometers. It's not that far.
Okay. Stay warm. And thank you so
Thank you.
very much for joining
Thank
us
you.
tonight on Tank Talk.
Thank you all, and thank you.
You have
I
a
appreciate it.
safe trip. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Guys, I do hope that you guys have enjoyed the Tank Talk with Alexander from the Reef Factory. Don't go anywhere because I have a special announcement to make. I do hear through the grapevine that it's going to be a double header next week. We're going to have 2 lives next week. I'm not going to tell you who it's going to be yet, but I can honestly tell you, you are going to enjoy them, both of them. So you're going to want to watch for the drops on those, but it is going to be a double header, and I do believe it's going to be quite possibly a Monday and a Tuesday. So you guys get to see me twice next week. I don't know. Can you handle that? You live through 29 days of it. Hopefully we can do 2 in a row. Anyway, you guys take care. Have you a wonderful evening. Keep the invites coming. We're trying to get to 5K by our birthday. April 4th is our birthday. So we're trying really, really hard. And we can do that. Was it Christmas again? Hey, you never know around here. That's why you got to watch Tank Talk. You never know what's going to happen here. Y'all keep your eyes out open and keep the invites coming. And just know that I do appreciate each and every single one of you for joining me every Tuesday night. And I thank you for your participation in the live chats every day when I drop a post about the topic. So I do appreciate that. Y'all take care. Have you a wonderful evening. And I will see you maybe Monday on Tank Talk. I know I'll see you Tuesday, but hopefully we'll see you Monday too. 2 this week. Who's it going to be? Gonna be somebody that hasn't done a live before. Goodness. Mercy. Who's it going to be? Y'all think about it. Watch for the live to drop or the promo ad to drop. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you. Have a good evening. Bye, y'all.